let's start straight. That was a wonderful press conference by President Mahama, and it's proper. Let's also say that...
Let me welcome Dennis Miracle Abuaji onto the show. He speaks for the Bawumia 2024 campaign. Thanks for joining us.
President Mahama has enjoyed a very interesting rehabilitation from the days when he lost power till now. And people often say opposition is hell, opposition is difficult. Opposition can be very sweet when you represent the anger of the people and you channel their frustration, which is what I think President Mahama, where he is now. There's so much anger, there's so much disappointment, and he channels and represents that. So to that extent, he did a good job. We should do more of that. But we should have deeper interrogation of their plans for the future. Campaigns should be about the future. What plans do you have? And let us force them to give us some detail. Because these things end up changing.
I have listened across the board. Journalists who attended, those who had the opportunity to ask questions, including myself, and media analysts. I'm yet to hear one negative about how he went about the interaction and how the responses he gave. You hear overwhelmingly, including from the journalists who were disappointed that they couldn't ask their questions, that they were satisfied with how he went about answering the questions. He showed that he had control and that he knew the issues. Yeah. What's your analysis?
I agree. It's just that one session is not enough to exhaust all the necessary issues and the pertinent issues and go into certain detail, which is why I'm asking for a bit more. And maybe because I come from a think tank, there must be focused. Let's have one on industry, one on water, one on energy, okay, and dig deep. So this is proper. I would say Vice President Bawumia should do similar things. But again, then you will learn that when you are the object or the person who represents what people are angry about, it will degenerate. Okay, so I can understand why that would be a problem. But
someone saying that's a fear and that's something he shouldn't try. Because when the journalists come there, you are the one in the helm of affairs now. So all the things that are going bad, they will direct the questions
Which
to.
is where I'm going.
Even though Mahama is in the opposition,
yes,
he had to take some of those questions. But he can always say, well, I'm not the one in charge.
Yes. So if I was advising Vice President Bawumia, I'll say, be careful about that. Because you won't get substance. You will get, an expression of anger. But we should find a way to force these things out of our leaders. Because look, whether it's free SHS or whatever it is, they start with campaign promises. They keep going, and then later they become policies and they spend billions of dollars on it. Sometimes it's wasted. If the issues are not interrogated, I would always remind Dennis and you and everybody about what we had to say about free SHS, which were fought over. Now we are at a point where the things we had to say are the things that are being discussed 10 years down the line. If we had done that earlier, maybe we could have saved ourselves a lot more pain as a country. So it's a good thing. He should do more of that so we can pin him to it. We should figure out a way of getting the government this up. By the way, the government has ministries of information, etc. So, I mean, it's all good. Congrats to him.
I'm taking some